I've known Stephanie for 4 years. We go to the same school, we're in the same department, same class. We didn't like each other at all. I have the idea that female DJs actually deserve to be paid more than male DJs. Cook menu.
Have you had a bad set?
Yes. Which one? You can name drop.
What's the age range that you're speaking about?
For like grown?
From like
pushing 30.
29 to
pushing
like
30
40.
to like exactly to
29
40.
to 40. Sorry guys.
Oh, sorry.
It's very interesting to hear conversations like this because I've heard different people, even people working in 9 to 5, my friend. When did you guys start DJing?
Oh, like proper, like March?
So basically, you used my thing to train.
I swear to God.
We have 3 sets. Now we can. Well, yours was the first one.
Do you know what's even funny? Do you know back then, like we had DJ friends, and when we were learning in December, when we had just started learning, do you know we would send mixes to them and they'd be like, this is so good, and I just started. Do you know every time I go back and listen to my first, I'm like, wow, wicked. You are wicked. So you would have let me keep going like this. Like that's when, and then also we're really big Gossip Girl fans, and the main characters in Gossip Girl are Blair and Selena. So B and S, so Bonnie and Stephora, Blair and Selena. So that's when the B and S came. It's going to take a lot of work, and we need to be serious about it. So it was a random day. Somebody had already mentioned to me that, oh, they really think me and Stephanie should be a BA. And then because of the man that said, I was like, ugh.
Literally.
So I'm like, whatever. But then a female friend said it, and we're like, you are thinking.
Speak about positive experiences with them. What's going on?
Just stay away with that. Yeah. And also, I'm also fighting for myself, fight for me and Jessica.
Right.
So it's like,
I have to
stand on what I'm saying. And sometimes you tell them, oh, the price. And I'll always make sure I say, is that price?
Exactly.
I need to be aware that that price. It takes 2 people to do this thing, so it's that price.
Thanks for coming to do this.
You're welcome.
And by the way, starting is as simple as just beginning the conversation. Like, I missed your set at open season.
I was going to say this.
Are you serious?
He wasn't there.
Mind you, we played like, how many times? We played for
We
such
played
a long
twice.
time.
No, we played twice.
Because we started before our set was going to
was scheduled to
start.
start.
Really?
And then we played after
The
set
main
was scheduled.
time.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the set for you?
Oh,
It was
I had
cute.
fun.
I was smiling and dancing in all of the videos.
Do you know the funny thing? Do you know that day when we went to play, the KJ was like, because KJ is such our friend, like KJ came to meet me because that was my first, like KJ, Jessica, don't be afraid. Just play. I'm like, bruh.
When did you guys start DJing?
In March.
No, we started DJing in December.
We started learning, but we started DJing in December.
Oh, like
in
proper,
March.
like playing gigs. March? When was
Club 40 was March, because
What would you say? Comforting.
Club 40.
Okay.
Club 40 for Day or Not. That was our first set. And then when was Check the Narrative?
Open season. Open season was 5th of April.
Exactly.
Oh,
So
so
I
it was
played in
March. Yeah.
You started playing in March.
Yeah.
So basically, you used my thing to train.
We had 3 sets that weekend, but yours was the first one.
That's what I'm
and then
saying.
the same day we had another set. We know it's anywhere
This guy wants to be
trend.
fast fast.
We know it's anywhere trend. First of all.
But then how do you guys get together to start DJing?
Like, do you want to know like the history of our friendship or?
Tell me everything.
Okay, so funny, I've known Stephanie for 4 years. We go to the same school, we're in the same department, same class. But even funny enough, when I first, like, we didn't like each other at all. Like, it's always so funny to tell people because, like, we genuinely did not like each other. And it's not like because we had even had a conversation with each other. We've heard things about each other. And then, like, I had some friends that didn't like her, and then she had friends that didn't like me. So, like, and then 2 of us are very protective of people we love. So, like, we were just backing our friends.
Yeah.
So, like, we just didn't like each other until we had a mutual friend. And then, I think the first time we hung out, you came to my house.
The first time that we hung out, I was going out with one of our friends. One of our old friends.
Oh, I remember. And they didn't tell you I was
one of
going
our
to be
old
there.
friends. And then we're going to go and get slushies from for you. And then they were like, oh, Jessica is coming. And I was like, Jessica's coming. That's the shit. I was like, Jessica's coming. And then when we went out, we had so much. Can we say we got drunk? we
We don't drink alcohol.
we had so much fun that day. We ended up like running around and laughing, and I was like, we just like it's not so bad. And then no, we're not even friends with the friend that's but us together. But
That's true.
yeah, so like it's very funny.
You're quarreling with the person that brought you.
No, not quarreling.
No,
we're
not quarreling. We're just not.
Person that
It's
brought
okay, like I genuinely believe it's okay to like grow apart from people. Like as you grow as a person, like your character changes. And me and Stephanie, I feel like me and Stephanie, like we click very well. People even used to tell us before that like, oh, you guys really have like the same character. You guys mesh very well together. But then I feel like me and Stephanie were comfortable with the pace we were growing at. But the friend at the time was not like growing at that speed, so it kind of made her feel weird. So like, yeah, it's okay.
Like on a limelight type P, right? What did they do?
What did they do?
I'm not aware of. I don't know. I don't think.
Did you ever investigate why you didn't like each other at first?
Oh, we know why. We had friends that didn't like the other party.
Okay, so
we're
it's
just
like a click versus type of P. Interesting.
Not click, but
there's many people in my like high school, for example, that did not. Many people wanted to hang out with me or wanted to be friends with me, but they never, we never did that just because of the kind of people I was or the people I was rolling with. So I get that to some degree. But it's very interesting for me. It's like the partnership, when I heard about you guys playing together, I'm like, who is actually doing the scratching versus...
Genuinely, people ask us all the time, like, how do you guys do because you're playing? I feel like, I'm going to say this so much, me and Stephanie are like, we're like this, like, and there's literally a video of us, we're playing at F and F. Somebody took this video of us while we're playing and we did not know. Our heads literally went together.
Like,
we reached for the same thing.
Like,
I feel like Stephanie really aligns with my spirit. Like, she genuinely aligns with my spirit. So sometimes when we're playing together, because the way we do our back-to-backs is she plays 2 songs and then I play 2 songs and then we switch over and get like that. But then while I'm playing, Stephanie is looking at the laptop, she's looking at the deck. And when she's playing, I'm looking at the laptop and looking at the deck. And because we both learn together and we practice together, so like, we just know what to do. So if sometimes I forget to like hit the sync button. So when I forget, Stephanie quickly catches it. Or like when she forgets to take down her lows, I do that. When I forget to hit the auto fader, like, I don't know. It goes.
Interesting.
It literally just goes like.
It just goes.
I'll see you guys play this summer.
No.
We might be playing for play next week Saturday if you want to see us play.
Interesting.
Good. We're chefing up a little science.
But then how do you play? Is that not a club?
Yeah.
How do you guys balance doing all the nightlife gigs with school?
I don't call it nightlife. I call it like cute work.
Cute work?
Like, because I actually enjoy DJing, so it's not something that I have trouble with balancing.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy going to school, but my parents are paying school fees, so I must go to school.
What course?
We're law students.
And
we passed our exams.
Did you pick law?
No, for my dad, but...
You did not pick
Same here.
Interesting. So how did that dynamic work?
With our parents?
Mm-hmm. Like with the whole study and not you know what you don't want to study what you're actually studying.
Okay, so Stephanie is one of those people that like she can read 2 days for the exam and she gets everything. But my brain doesn't operate like that. So I have to study like during the semester and take down some so that during exam period, like it's easy for me to like just refresh my memory. But she can, like Stephanie can, and then she's versed in some topics or some courses and then I'm not. So like we tutor each other. Like we actually, like we do everything together at this point.
This is interesting. Are you guys connected virtually? It's not a year at this point, no?
Now it's a year. Oh, interesting. And how does personal life come into that mix? Like how?
Because I have a couple of friends that I wouldn't necessarily hang out with them every day or, do everything with them.
Oh, I see my friends every day. Like if I don't see my friend in 2 days, I'll start crying.
2 days?
I'll say calling Amara, I'm saying, Amara, can I come to your house? I miss you.
Like that's literally how we, like even literally last night, I hadn't seen Stephanie 2 days.
Not 2 days, she left me the day before. Yesterday she was calling me, I'm not being done. Can you go back to my house? Can you come to my house? Like,
interesting.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I'm not one of those people, and I don't think Stephanie is too. Like one of those people that like, the distance makes the heart grow fonder. I don't believe in it at all. Distance will make my heart forget.
Literally, like, it's actually out of sight, out of mind. Like for me, like if I don't see you, I'm not even thinking about you.
Interesting. I think No, for me, it's that way as well. Like, and that's how I lose contact with folks that I grew up with and such and such. But then, anyway, let's talk about your um crafts more, and in the way you decide to play your songs. Obviously, you have to train and put music together and test, right? Do you guys have like a working system to make all of that trick?
Okay, we DJ different genres of music because you can only DJ what you listen to.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to a lot of Amapiano, and she listens to a lot of Afrobeats.
Okay.
So we're doing back to back. Even in practice, she's playing Afrobeats, I'm playing Amapiano.
In the same set?
Yes. So it's like a cute mix of music, if that makes sense.
Mm.
But then I don't think there's any practice that we generally do. I feel like if you're good, you're good. But then we obviously like sometimes you use your laptop, sometimes you rent decks, sometimes you practice with your other DJ friends. But like putting songs together, it all depends on if you listen to your song because you have to listen to your songs to know what vocals or what drums to remove or what bass to remove or whatever. But you have to listen to your songs. So.
Is that like on a seasonal basis type of thing? Because you can't, like, I would imagine that you can't be playing one set or the same piano for every event.
Do you know, the funny thing is that me and Stephanie practice like our sets, like when we have big sets that we know, like when we were playing Roby's Block, we literally practiced for that. And we're like, oh, we have to practice for this
They didn't
set.
practice for open season. These are
Tim, what?
No, the time for open season, like we had just started DJing, so we did not need to practice.
Yeah.
Because like we had been practicing all the time to like prepare for when we started DJing, so didn't necessarily need to practice.
Yeah.
But then like whenever me and Jessica practice, when we touch the deck, we're not playing anything. We're not playing anything that we practice because like whatever mixes like I don't know, it's so beautiful. I just enjoy DJing.
Yeah, I feel like when she's playing sometimes like, and then we have like this rule when we're playing because Amapiano's BPM is beats per minute. So Amapiano's BPM ranges from 110 to like 118. So but then Afrobeats can go as low as 70. So like sometimes like I usually start because my BPMs are lower, so I have to build it up to the point she can play Amapiano, and then from there we're not thinking, okay, now that it's in this neutral ground, like, oh, what vocals from this Afrobeat song can we lay on her Amapiano? Like sometimes I listen to her Amapiano, I'm like, oh shit, this line from this song, like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it will go well on this Amapiano. So sometimes we just listen during our sets and then we choose what to play.
Have you had a bad set?
Yeah, so
which one?
Anybody that has any
which one?
We can name drop. Oh,
wait, we can. Shit, no, you said have we ever had a bad set?
Yes. Only due to technical issues.
Sometimes our laptop gives us issues, and like the speaker is glitching or the deck is not syncing with the song. Yeah, compatibility with the deck and the laptop sometimes it doesn't work. But like personally, I've never had a bad set too.
I enjoyed it though. I think it's a different thing to the question, have you ever had a bad set, can be answered in very, very different ways.
No, because in the way I see the question, like, have you ever had a bad set? When I think of something that has been bad, I think of my emotions and how I felt about it. So, like, I have some sets in mind. I'm like, oh, I wish the organizer didn't do this. Oh, I wish my laptop didn't do this.
There's some sets where, like, the crowd, the organization,
I feel like that was also
so, like
a culture shock for us, like, moving from playing for Gen Zs to playing for older crowds. Because I remember
Romy's blog. Romy's blog was so grown. Like
grown people.
Grown people, like grown people. So like the crowd was I was trying to understand the crowd. Even as I was playing, like I was trying to see some people would dance, but like I'm like, these people don't really know.
Yeah.
So they're really cute experience.
I feel like sometimes it's harder for you. And like that's why I try to like sometimes like play another song, because I feel like Amapiano, especially with older crowds, they don't really listen to Amapiano apart from what they hear in the club or what's popping on like social media. So apart from Jealousy, Tibana, it's like which Amapiano?
I don't even think they know Tibana because I was playing
What's the age range that you're speaking about?
That's for like grown,
from like
pushing 30,
29 to like 40,
to like exactly to
29 to 40. Sorry guys.
40.
Oh, sorry.
So you don't DJ for crowds that...
No, we do, but I feel like we just had to learn, like, quickly, like, oh, this is the song. Because, like, even we have a set coming up soon. Like, I've been practicing, like, playing old school Afrobeat, like, old time Wizkid, old Davido. Because, like, I feel like being a DJ, you also have to realize that you are catering to your crowd.
Yeah.
So like choosing songs that you know, because obviously sometimes organizers don't even listen to what you're playing. They are watching the crowd's reaction to your set. So it's like I have to pick songs that I know will make these certain group, because the set that I will play at Romy's Book is not the same set I will play at a pop with pop up. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So like you have to just see your crowd and see what they're moving.
Makes sense. And then your act isn't like performative in the sense of like comedians, people would come and expect to laugh. Like, if I don't laugh, you messed up type B. But then for a DJ, it's essentially just vibes. Like
Look, it's not even vibes. Like if the crowd is not dancing, like your energy might be low as well.
It affects you.
Sometimes the crowd is really, because like okay, there was this event, Mad Party Entertainment, Love and Loss, that the crowd was really young and like they were seriously dancing. Like sometimes the crowd would dance so much that you said like you be even trance. Like, oh my god,
trance was the first
trance was so crazy. The crowd was so
huge.
The event center was so big. Sometimes the people were dancing so much that you said be wondering, this person, yeah, it's really that serious. Like, it's so cute sometimes. And then there's some people that generally will not stand up, but like their head is bobbing. So you're like, okay, fair.
Makes sense. Nonetheless, you take what you can. How was growing up for you? I'm curious to hear her answer.
Growing up? How growing up was for me? Oh, I grew up in Port Harcourt, River State. Yeah, I'm kind of a mermaid. And
do you know I knew she was going to say before she was
I'm kind of a mermaid, and I grew up in my father's house. Like I never used to go out per se. My father was very protective of his children, so I never used to go out. So it was just boarding schools and then like home, boarding school home. Then I came to Abuja. Then I just literally started living alone because my parents don't live in Abuja.
You came to Abuja for uni?
Yes, and I started living alone. So it wasn't a culture shock. I was just like happy to be free. But growing up was not. Are you talking about growing up in relation to DJing?
No, just in general.
Oh, I was a princess when I was growing up.
Trauma?
From secondary school, maybe, but from my family.
You went to boarding school, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. What about yourself?
I did not go to boarding school at all. Like,
you grew up in Abuja?
No, I did. Hey, oh lolo. Every time I tell people where I grew up or where I live, they're like, "What? Are you serious?"
Let me see. Did you grow up in Warri?
I grew up in Bini, Edo State.
It's not too often.
I promise you, every time I say, they're like, "Oh my god!" And then I've had people call me Bini girl, and I'm like, "I'm not even from Bini. I'm from Delta State." But thank you so much. Yeah, but I grew up in Bini. I still live in Bini. I've lived my whole life in Bini. I'm the oldest daughter. I'm the oldest child. Yeah. So I don't know. Growing up was just, I don't know. I feel like I had to grow up really fast because my dad is an offshore engineer, so he wasn't like home most of the time. So 1 month in, 1 month out, and then my mom had a business to run. So sometimes it was just me and my siblings. So like that kind of mentality, you are forced to grow up fast. So I just knew that if my siblings when we're back from school, I have to do this, I have to do that. So I don't know. Yeah, I think growing up played a serious role in our dynamic. Exactly. Because I was a middle child. Sorry, I'm going to say was. I'm a middle child. And like, as you can tell, but I don't know, I'm a middle child, I'm a princess. I don't really believe in stress. Yeah. And I genuinely she does not believe in stress. Like she does not.
Which is
very
mommy. And I'm very, this guy's like,
like he's picking you up, that's what I mean. Sorry, go ahead.
I think our dynamic is very, I feel like the way we grew up and the roles we play in our families also like really affects like our friendship, but then in a positive way. Like sometimes people ask, they're like, "Oh, you and Steph don't fight," and I promise you we'll be fighting, but people just don't know because we both have this mentality of like, "Oh, it's better you tell me why you're upset and we walk over it now," than like you keep quiet and the resentment starts to build. So even if it's like the smallest thing, because we've had so many close friends that like we fell out because they were upset about something or were upset about something, and then nobody spoke about it until resentment started to grow. So in our friendship, we try our best, like even if it's like 5, and then I'm also the kind of person when I'm upset, I don't like to talk. And like I'll just keep quiet and let you keep going. But Stephanie is the kind of person that like she wants to solve problem now and get over it. So like I had to adjust because sometimes when I would keep quiet, she would think I was giving her silent treatment. So like we had to like communicate and be able to like get over it.
That makes sense because we hear all the time now things that cause people to split: money, preferences, all these type of things. So, but you guys have all of that in check already.
Yeah.
Makes sense. What's your relationship like with money? Like on a personal.
On a personal level or in
Mhm.
regards to DJing?
No, on a personal level.
On a personal level, I don't. Hey, if my father says this, he'll say it's, that's true. I don't want to know. I don't know. I believe money is given to be spent.
And
That's the mentality we have.
First of all, that's the mentality. Second of all, I don't even believe in living in lack. Like, you should never be lacking anything in life. Like, I feel like at every moment in time, I have what I have. I have what I need. I have what I want. So it's not possible for me to not have money. In my defense.
Okay. Wait, take that again. So you said at every point you always have what you need.
And what I want.
Okay. Is that on the level of like taste on like okay, I ask this because of this. when situations happen, I believe it's our prerogative to go and contextualize it as in put a frame of how we want to perceive it on the thing that happened. So to where it can almost be like a hack that you can see everything as good, everything as lovely. Like the way you say, I don't believe in stress. Stressful things do happen. Whether you want to believe it.
I feel like you don't understand. When Stephanie says she doesn't believe in stress,
I'm asking, is it an interpretation thing or is it like, how does it happen in practice?
Oh, in practice, Stephanie is very good at. I'm not good at handling stressful situations. Okay. Like I'm probably going to crash out. Like, because of the way I grew up, also like I'm used to like being the one in charge. So like when I'm not in charge, and I'm also a Virgo. For people that believe in star signs, I'm a Virgo. So Virgos are people that like they want everything going according to plan. If anything diverts, it becomes like a huge problem. And that's actually how I am. So, but Stephanie is Sagittarius, so she's very carefree, adventurous, like, and I feel like that's why our friendship also goes very well. Stephanie is the one that, like, when stressful situations happen, she's like, Jessica, calm down. Like, literally, Jessica, relax.
Because, like, I feel like as human beings on this earth, I feel like everybody should trust the unfolding of their story. Like, whatever happens, happens. Like, and if it's happening to you, it's happening to you because it's you that can handle it. If that makes sense. Because I feel like everything is respective and everything is particular for people. So obviously, if it's happening to you, then you can handle it. Sometimes, like, I might not have money and I'll see 1 week that I want to buy, but I'll be like, before the end of this week, I'll buy this week. And I'm like,
and she does it.
I'm
like,
before the end of the week.
I'm always so gagged.
I'm saying it like this. Is in practice, she's like you said, carefree, but it's not necessarily carefree in the way because I'm like that, and I'm also like this because like I like order, and I also still allow for like c'est la vie. If it happens, it happens. Just down, and then thinking about what will happen in the future is like faith because what she's describing right now is faith, no?
Yeah, but I feel like I think the difference between you guys is the fact that Stephanie, like, if a stressful situation happens, I'm trying my best to, like, control the situation. Yeah. Stephanie is trying to control her reaction to the situation. Right. That's why I say she doesn't believe in stress.
Right.
But I'm the one that is rushing. No, we have to do this. We have to do this. But Stephanie's like, Jessica, like, sit down. Like, there are people meant to do this for you. Yeah. So that's just how it is.
True. The way I don't know the star signs, like the interpretation of star signs.
What's your star sign?
But I know my Aries.
Oh.
Okay.
Sorry.
What's that?
So you're an Aries man.
What is the implication of that before?
Aries and Sagittarius were shy compatible. So that's cute.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So what I'm saying is sorry, you threw me off. So I was trying to speak about personality types and how personality type would be one that is phlegmatic and it's like carefree, but then they still have a lot of order and they feel things like in depth.
Yeah.
And they want to see things, they would prefer that things are okay, like things are in order and such, but like necessarily applying the effort to make things okay is not where you find them.
Oh my god. Don't say that.
Girl.
I feel like no, because I feel like that's not true. No, because I feel like I also maybe true.
Do you know, I was waiting.
It might be true.
One thing about Stephanie is Stephanie is not an arguer, but she will argue till she realizes, okay, you're actually right. So yeah, like she'll be like, okay, cool. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I would say she doesn't put effort. Stephanie also knows how. Many people meet Stephanie and call her character. They think Stephanie is like a flaky friend. If something happens to me, Stephanie's probably the first person I'll call. Like, not even for emotional support, because I know she knows when to clock in when I'm clocked out. Because many times I'm the one clocked in, but then as soon as she sees that, oh, Jessica is actually burning out, she's very quick to step in and be like, oh, Jessica, I don't think we should do this. Let's do this instead. Don't worry about this. Let me take care of this.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's just her personality. Like, she knows when to clock in and clock out.
Makes sense. Do you guys assimilate with like the exact same bond you guys have? Do you guys have that bond with other people, other friends?
Nah.
Yeah.
No. I will not. Nah.
Wait, I'm mad.
She's trying to plug in your manager.
Oh, I see. My baby.
All right. But then in practice, does that happen in practice?
Yeah, it's like,
I feel like when we were choosing, because for a while we had known we would need a manager because we got tired of attending meetings, calls and calls. So we knew we needed somebody. But at the same time, because me and Stephanie have a lot of values, and like, especially because in the Abuja space, especially with Abuja creatives or even DJs, I feel like actually in life, things are usually harder for females coming in than they are for men. So I did not want a man to be our manager because I felt like they may not be able to relate personally to what we're going through. So she's also our friend, like our really close friend. So she also like would be able to navigate situations professionally, but also think about how it would affect us personally.
Yeah.
So that's why we chose her as our manager. So yeah.
Interesting. I see the reasoning. And it makes me even curious about some of the things that you've had to go through as female DJs.
I feel like the thing
She said,
this is going to sound, I'm so sorry. This is going to sound so cliche, but then it has been so difficult from both of us, but then I feel like I only speak from a personal perspective. When we started at first, everybody took it as a joke. And then this idea of, oh, that is because we're fine, that like we got far. You're also fine. You didn't get far. So what happened? That's all I'm saying. Also, she said, they shade like mad, catch it. Anyway, so I just believe that as much as a fine face might get you into a situation, you have to prove yourself to be able to stay in that situation and like people start seeing your work. So people can say, okay, because they were fine, that's why people started giving them gigs. But then we continued getting gigs and continued playing at bigger places because we're actually good with our craft. Because
like, there were actually so many people that would come to our sets because they did not think we could play.
Oh, they wanted to come see you fail.
Some people like even I feel like I would say friends, but like some people that I knew did not even believe that I could play, and then they would come to the event and they'd be like, honestly, I never knew you could mix like that. But then that kind of validation, I don't even want it at all. Because if you not believe in me since, like, don't believe in me now. Because like if I was using fine face, I would be modeling, and I was, but now I want to do something. I don't know. I just don't like.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, and then another thing I would also like to speak about is I feel like many females, they speak about being overly sexualized a lot. And I never experienced it personally until I started DJing, where like people would ask for meetings just to meet me and Stephanie, and then they would film us and post.
They would film you guys.
Film us, like do snaps as if we're having a meeting, and then never again. We'll probably not even work with them again. And it became so annoying. Like, and then we even had an event that they wanted to choose our outfits. And we were like, what? Why? Why would you do that? Why? So
and these male organizers.
Yes. We've never worked with a female organizer, to be fair. So like that's why we're very careful about who we work with. Because Stephanie's mom, we literally spoke with her at dinner because our parents are aware that we're DJs. And they're very supportive. But then we spoke to Stephanie's mom about, because there was this big DJ that reached out to us. And then when we were not forthcoming, we were working with him, he said, maybe it's because you don't know who I am.
That's why you're not, like,
and I was properly.
I actually did not know. But then, even if now that I know, I still am going to stand on my opinion that I don't want to play. Like, and I also feel like people use this thing of upcoming and exposure.
Exposure will not pay for myself. Like, other DJs know how much Serato is a month. Yeah. So, like, exposure will not pay for myself. I'm so sorry, sir. Exposure will not pay for my software. Exposure will not buy me new laptop. Exposure will not buy me deck.
Yeah, that makes sense. And even staying on that, I think it's very interesting to hear conversations like this because I've heard different people, even people working in 9 to 5, my friends, that'll tell me what they go through in like at work. and such and such. But it's very interesting. You said you were modeling before, and you never experienced people sexualizing you. But then DJing you started experiencing that. That's a very interesting thing because modeling is more so actually you
No,
showing
that's what I
yourself.
said.
Okay.
Because modeling, the modeling I did, I was very particular about what brands I modeled for because I used to be an influencer, like a proper influencer. So my mom was my somewhat manager at the time, so she would see what I wanted to post before I could post it.
Right.
So because I know my mom is on my social media, I was very careful what brands I worked with and all of that.
Yeah.
So I never really experienced that for me.
Yeah.
It was until I started DJing that I realized, and then because we DJ mostly like in the evenings and at night, so it's like that's when the real creeps, that's when they come out to shine. So like experiencing that, it was a shock for me personally. So.
Yeah, makes sense. And then do people come directly or they're like shameful
Some
about
people,
it to be quiet?
I don't know, men are very direct. Men don't have shame, first of all. So they might not even know that they're sexualizing you. They might think they're complimenting you.
What's an act? It's interesting.
Like they might think
what's
there was
that?
a time that somebody told Jessica, "Oh, you're too fine to be talking so much." That's not even a sexualizing comment, but that's a very disrespectful comment. But it's that kind of comment that, and he was very confused when she was angry. Like he was bamboozled that she was upset.
Was it at a show?
At a show,
an event that
we're playing
a gig.
Like no.
No, I feel like also that comment he made, "You're too fine to be speaking like this." My mindset was, so you like what even went through my head was, oh, so you don't think pretty women should open their mouth? Is that the mindset you have? Like, tell me, sir. So that's what I said to him, and he was genuinely, as Stephanie said, bamboozled that I was upset, and he was like, no, he was actually trying to compliment me that I'm so beautiful. I'm like, why would you follow?
And he kept saying, "Oh, you should have said thank you."
I'm like, oh, now you're telling me what I should have said. Wow, amazing, sir. I applaud you.
And then there's sometimes that we would go to a set, and then the people that are supposed to give us our DJ tags don't even want to answer us based on we don't look like why would you be the DJ? Like it happens so many times. Why would I put so much effort into my outfit and carry this heavy bag and come here to a party?
Like, oh my god, I had a set. I'm not going to name drop the location. I had a set. And I went because it was a dinner type thing. I went to the location, and then because I had all my equipment with me, the deck and everything. So the security of the place, they were not letting me in. So I had to come down, and they asked, "Oh, where are you going to?" I said, "I'm the DJ for the event." He looked at me and said, "But you're a girl." I said, "Really?"
I mean, that sentiment is in culture of what can girls do versus what shouldn't they do type B. Is there? It's existing, whether we like it or not.
I know.
Yeah.
I just think it's really sad. So me and Steph, I feel like we try our best to like make it known to, because like I feel like we're also very passionate about female rights. So like we are
female rights.
Yes, like I am so quick to she probably slapped the man for no reason, but I'll be so quick to jump until I hear what she did. But instinctively I jump to protect the woman, because whether we like it or not, biologically women are more vulnerable than men are, and that's just how life is. Like that's the truth. But I don't think because of that biological side they should be put down, or we should be put down, if that makes sense. So saying that, oh, you can't be this because you're a girl, it's crazy to me. And then even though like our age range, Gen Zs and everybody, people are gradually growing out of that mindset, but on a day-to-day basis, because of where we work, we interact with people that still have that mindset. So sometimes it's very discouraging, but like we just know that that's not even who we're here for. We have to just do our best so we can solidify like our brand in the Abuja scene.
Right, because everybody has something to prove when you set out to create like this. Even me creating this, everybody, not to prove per se, but to yourself, you're proving something that you can actually create something and do it consistently for a long time. And then that leads to thoughts of where you're even taking the entire thing to. For me, I don't even know, to be candid. But when you think about your future, how do you think about it? Where you guys want to go?
Stephanie wants to release her piano.
She wants to release her
and I feel like she will. I believe she will.
As in music, singing?
Yes.
Interesting.
I believe. Actually, I feel like it fits her so much.
I just want to be on stage. Like when I was younger, I just have seen myself behind the camera.
Being hailed
in front
by
of the camera.
An audience.
Yeah. So my mom, like when she even found out I was DJing, she was so happy. She was like, "Oh my God, I know it's your dream. I hope you're dancing on stage. I know you like to dance on stage." Like everybody was like, look, he was not so shocked that I was DJing. So I was like very happy. Like now, as we're DJing, I wouldn't mind playing out of the country, Sha. I would not mind that.
What about yourself?
For me, I feel like right now I'm very content. Even though I know there's room to grow, like I'm content. I don't know how to explain it. Like I know I can
Trust me, I
definitely
feel
grow
you.
more than this, but I'm really content with my life
1000%.
right now and where I stand as a businesswoman, as a law student, as whatever I am. I'm really content with my position.
I love that. Someone asked me this question recently as well, about thinking 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line.
I don't even know what I'm doing this afternoon, bro.
Yeah, and I think it's freeing. Like,
it really is.
like understanding that dwelling in the moment is very fulfilling. Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you're thinking about the future, you're brewing desire within yourself, and then desire is what leads to disappointment to some
And
degree.
dissatisfaction.
Not as if we don't want things for ourselves in
Yeah,
the
it's
future,
just-
but it's like,
The reason I'm very content with, so you know, I didn't want to study law, and like because of my family, like a lot of like right now they're already planning where I'm doing my masters. They are planning what I'm doing my masters in. They are planning NY like. So I don't know, the fact that I can't control that aspect of my life, knowing that I can control this aspect, I'm like, oh, I'm going to take it at my own pace. So that's why I'm just really content with what I have now.
interesting. You guys are in finals,
Yeah.
so you'll be done by like when?
Next year, June. Oh my God. In a year, we're done.
And then you're going to do NYSC or no?
I'm so scared of NYSC. I don't want to do NYSC at all in my life.
Because
it doesn't align
like,
with our soul.
like it does not align with my soul.
Can you imagine us?
I can't.
I don't know if I'm going to be under a barbed wire.
No, who is giving all of you that?
Oh my God! I've done my research. See, that's why I think you guys like to lie about NYC because I've seen what you guys do there. You've started
climbing bridges,
for meetings,
waking
for how
up
many
in the morning to march. Then they have talent shows where people
even
dance.
the NYC camp.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oof,
I'm going for like experience.
By the way, I vehemently negate everything you guys have said because my NYSC was beautiful.
Yes. Where did yours?
In Abuja, yeah.
That's why.
No, actually, that's not why.
Justice for all those
that's
in Cotonou.
There's nothing wrong with other parts of Nigeria. First of all.
Nah, leave that thing.
So the main thing is like this. The main idea for NYSC, me, I like let the Easterners go experience the West, let the Westerners such and so. The idea of it is good. Because that's the main thought of it. It's like, you're Nigerian, all of us are Nigerian. Let's carry the Eastern people and show them the West and show the Northern people the East. You understand? That kind of mixing.
No, you've made it seem like it's reasonable.
No, it is reasonable.
No, it's working. Like when
but it's the experience of it. Like, this is a good model that whomever came up with. And in implementation, however, now they vary.
Exactly.
The idea of it is very patriotic.
Right. But when I entered camp, I entered with the mindset of, I want to enjoy this place, and I did. I enjoyed my time.
Mindset is important. That's why I cannot go. I've been insulting NYC the whole time.
And then there's ways to avoid everything you guys said you're dreading.
How?
Okay, what did you say you're dreading?
So you skipped your meetings?
What meetings?
Under the hot sun.
No, I was in quarter guard. So
What's
there's
that?
something that is the quarter guard that you like, basically are the guards of the camp. So
Can the girls be the guards?
Yeah.
I serious.
So you just go and stay at the gate. We weren't necessarily doing all the marching that they would do at the I mean, we're like doing, we're training and stuff and such.
Cut this part out.
I'm
actually write that down.
So when you get to camp, try as much as you can to enter quarter guard. That's what I did. And then, I don't know, I drank a lot in camp. I numbed my mind.
You see?
So there was that as well. And it was in camp. That was the first time in my life that I ever got drunk to stupor. Like, they were holding me drunk.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was the first time. But nonetheless, I think you have a lovely time because you're going to mix with many people from other schools and such. You meet people now. It's nice. But anyway, after NYC, then you start talking about masters and such. Me, I didn't do masters. I'm not going to do masters. Just because.
Sadly, some people don't have choice.
But from law school, you can go into law school Sorry, from uni you can go into law school.
Yeah, you can.
That's another problem that I don't even say.
What people have been telling me about law school,
I don't go to law
I'm
school.
scared.
I don't go to NYC. I just want to stop
Have the
education.
degree.
Like, I don't even want to go to school again after this next year.
No,
Oh
but
my
for
God.
me, my own mindset is like, I don't know, it's a responsible part of me. I'm like, oh, like my dad can't work forever, obviously. So at some point, I'm going to have to step up and help. So my mindset is, oh, what if this doesn't work out?
The thought of what comes next really gripped me in that moment. And I remember I traveled to school for convocation on the day of convocation. So, because, after like my parents knew I didn't want to go and everything, my dad came to speak to me about it and was advising me, this is memorable and all those type of things. I was like, no problem, I'll go. And when I went and came back, I was glad I did, because like for me, school wasn't necessarily about learning computer engineering. It was about connecting with people, creating experiences, because there's many things that come to experiences and that are invaluable. So I think that's the perfect way to look at school, is challenging yourself to stay disciplined and have somewhere you're reporting to for 4 or 5 years. And if you can get through that, I think that's what that certificate proves, is I'm disciplined, or I can stay committed for 5 years. I think that's all it proves. Because computer engineering, there's many people that I know, whilst we're all studying computer engineering, they went and actually studied computer engineering, as in they're good with the thing. I'm not as good as them, if anything. But like, they had interest, so they dug deeper. Me, I was just chilling. But at the end of the day, thank God, I graduated properly, without issues. But at the end of the day, for me, it's like, the relationships I've now garnered, having gone to the school, makes me appreciate that whole time.
Like, that's really fair. That's a fair good to have.
Yeah. Because at the end of this, like, that's why I said I didn't want to do my master's, or I don't want to do a master's at least right now, is I registered my business in uni when I was in 400 level and started doing the business in that regard. And getting to the point I am today, I've enjoyed the journey. I've become a person who can go through such a journey. So for me, it's exciting to understand that such and such is possible. Just bring your mind to stuff, That's how I think about school in that regard.
Well, graduate school, let you know if
But I mean,
like when I graduate, I'll just be very happy.
But whilst inherent, you're experiencing things that you're grateful for.
Yeah. I'm grateful for everything in life. I say thank you every day.
That's a good mantra to have. I have that as well. And then that translates actually into your circle of how you like to curate your circle to have positive people around you, because that reinforces your day-to-day interaction and such. So how do you then deal with negativity?
This question is for you, baby.
It's not possible.
What, to deal with negativity?
She doesn't. I don't know, like, negativity should not find me, because I'm also very quick to react. I catch an attitude.
You've been that way since little?
When I was young.
Yes, she has.
Yes, I have.
So is it more so like, I mean, you answered this question before in a way of saying like you interpret things in a way that suits you and then you go with it.
Yeah.
But then when issues,
when issues come,
escape issues.
Yeah, when issues come, like, sometimes I can't believe problems happen to me.
You can't believe problems happen to you.
Like when the problem comes, I'm just like, okay.
This mindset is strong.
I'm just because like I grew up in a house where like I grew up with a very nonchalant father. Like my dad is very nonchalant. And he always like talked about the luck that he had in his life and how he hopes he passed down to his children. And I believe he did. Because like we'll be all like stress cannot find my family.
You will not believe.
Like, it's not possible. But like when situations come up to me and it's a problem, I found out I'm a crybaby. So I'll first of all probably cry. But then like all I have to do is like have one conversation with myself and I'll find a solution to the problem at the end of the conversation. Then I'm like, okay, that's what let's do. Or have a conversation with your friends or my sister. My sister is very intelligent, like
even me when I have problems,
like,
I run.
So I just go and tell her the problem and then problem solved.
Interesting.
That's it.
And then do you connect with folks that are having the reality that you've envisioned, as in folks that are looking, folks that people are looking at as in behind the camera, celebrities, influencers, and such, do you like, what kind of content do you ingest? Because I'm very curious about this, your mindset. I would like to believe I have the same, but like, I want to know what have you with.
Like, what do you want kind of content, like on social media?
In general, like, I believe that everything that we have to give people is an aggregation of everything that we've ingested ourselves. So you'd have to understand the kind of things that you consume in order for, like, if you want to sound smart, if you all you do is listen to smart people speak, you sound smart, because that's all you know to, like, when you start speaking, you get. So like you social media, music, type B, what influences your
Right? I believe that the music that you listen to will manifest into your life. Which is why I don't like trap music. All that Future, Lil Baby,
All the lows.
I don't, because all those in the car, spraying one, no. No,
Right.
I don't. I really don't. And I also listen to a lot of affirmations. So I don't know, I'm really big on what I listen to because I feel like I'm always listening to what I want to hear. And I'm always saying things I want to say. So I should never be hearing any derogatory term in my head. Like, no, I don't like that. Which is why I also don't like some artists. Even in
Literally,
Nigeria, like,
do you know I was waiting for you to say this? Because literally, because I'm an Afrobeats DJ, but then because Afrobeats most of the time, these artists they have freedom to say whatever whatever the heck they wanna say. So then because Stephanie is very careful about what she listens to and what she ingests into her spirit. So there are some artists that during our sets, even if I have that song, I can't play it. Because she would turn on and she would do her face for me and I'm like, okay, I'm literally switching
an artist or a song.
and like no, an artist a song. It doesn't align. And then I try to respect Stephanie's mindset and her boundary because she really respects mine. So I feel like it's a give and take type situation. Especially when you're not just friends and you're also business partners. So you have to try your best to respect each other. So like you guys never clash, but at least clash as you know how you're supposed to.
Yeah. So you listen to songs that she doesn't listen to. Are you not scared that them things are going to them?
Nah.
Why?
I don't believe the beliefs in
I believe I have a very strong spirit. Like you can say whatever and I'm probably just looking at you and I'm like, okay, cool. What did you hope to gain from that? I don't know. But as long as you're at peace and I'm at peace, say whatever the hell you want to say.
Interesting. I think for me it's like that as well. I don't own a TV.
I serious. What is your house?
Oh my god!
I did not know that.
Do you know that I literally looked around just now?
I thought this was just for the pod. I did not know that.
Why do you maybe need to cut this out because we don't want people.
Exactly.
No, but it's cool. I really don't care. Like,
Oh my god! Oh, that's so.
Like,
Wow,
it's
that's
really
so smart. Though. But what's your reason? Because I need to know.
for the TV.
Yes.
I just if you were here, I wouldn't watch it. I
People
don't
genuinely don't watch TV.
Who watches
So
TV?
smart. Because do you know I did not even notice that there was no TV in this place.
Nobody watches TV anymore. Like calling out. I think this will go out of business in the next.
Yeah.
When my father found out that
I
Netflix
think I
subscription was like
swear,
10K a month
like-
and he was paying for something, he bounced it. He just stopped.
It's true. So it's like that. And then it's also a way of like curating what I ingest as well. And I like to. Genuinely, I don't enjoy reading, but I do.
Oh, I really enjoy reading.
You.
If I could, because I told myself that as soon as I move out of my parents' house and I have an apartment, I'm going to have a bay window or like a book nook. Because even right now in my house, I have like shelf of books. Like most times when my friends come over, that's the first thing you notice. They're like, Jessica is actually like, she's not chatting shit. She's actually reading.
Yeah, I started my career with ghostwriting actually.
Are you serious?
So I've ghostwritten a couple of books.
Damn.
I write poems though.
In companions, I have a lot of poems as well. But anyway, it may tie into your creation because you don't want to sing or you want to perhaps be dancing.
I want to sing, but like I know I want to make beats. I wouldn't mind.
Sound engineering and such. I had Sound God on. You know he makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's very like his music came out yesterday as well. Yeah. So anyway, that'd be interesting to see. But like, how do you dabble in the? Have you started dabbling in the sound engineering?
No.
Oh, just so. Perhaps you may be like Young John. Maybe you go and make beats.
Young John.
He's one of our blacklists.
No.
Actually, he's on my blacklist. Young John, you came to Tokyo a while ago. While you were performing, I was by stage. You used your Timberland to match my hand.
Yeah.
And from that day, I decided what you stood for. So Young John. I feel that chemistry naturally.
You can give everything.
I'll flip out.
Stepped on my hand.
Really?
And the surprise not free. Because I will never forget that his brown jacket and his Timberland. And then the worst part, while he was performing, like the security guards around were telling him, because obviously like the tables were ready for people came to see him perform. So like everybody was around, so the security guards were like already telling him like, oh boss, be careful of the. And then he got to my side, he started stomping.
I'm sure if he knew, he would apologize.
He would not.
He would.
I've seen the character.
Young John is lovely. He would apologize.
He's like, it's safe
Speaking from
I'm
experience.
sorry, sir.
But anyway, I'm sure the one was just. So how was your hand on the ground? Like stepping.
So like the way the Tokyo Center stage is the way it was before they did their whole this thing. They had like a stage in the middle. So our table was like somewhere here, and like let's say this is the stage. So the stage is high enough that like when you're standing, you can rest your hand on it. So my friend at the time was really drunk. She was really drunk, but like she really wanted to see Young John, so she was reason we went there. So I was holding this thing, her drink, my drink, and my phone. So at point my phone was under like my arm. So as I wanted to drop it, as I wanted to pick the phone, I've never been so bad.
So his feet was on you.
I'm telling you.
Did you hit him to say?
It hit him that way. I just started flying. Like I don't even know if he noticed because like you know.
He would have noticed.
I understand because when you are performing, even as a DJ, like when I'm performing, do you remember trance? We played at trance. It was until we looked at videos. You know, we didn't know that there were strippers and fire. There was. We didn't even see.
I never saw that fire.
So
like
now it's like I'm making. Okay, I'm sorry.
But I never saw anything.
I forgive you. No, genuinely, so now you're playing. You're not even aware of it.
But sometimes. What do you say?
No, like I just realized like when we were playing and then people were spraying us money and then we didn't know. Somebody was just coming. And you know.
I won't lie, I was rolling from the deck.
Yes,
I couldn't see the deck.
Like, bruh, genuinely. Like, and then I understood we have this other DJ friend, like every time he would be playing, he'd say, pack my money, pack my money. So now I understand why he always just pack my money.
But then, that's good. And when people, would you rather they come and give you a bundle?
Give me
a bundle in my hand. Bro, like,
please.
And if I'm playing,
look at your parents. Put in my hand.
If I'm playing, well, literally so focused. Sometimes I'm playing and I can't even like dance because I'm so focused. Because the next song that's playing, what transition do I want to do?
And then as a DJ, you count beats. Like, sometimes you might the way I count at least is on the deck. I use my nails like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if you enter on a 2 or a 3, it's gonna sound messed up. So you always have to enter at that 1. Do you understand? So like because I'm counting, so I'm not even looking around.
Do you know I used to think about DJing? I used to think like a thing where it's like you listen, pair the music and just have it.
And then you don't come and play.
You just come and play.
Yeah, because
some DJs they try to come and play.
That's another shade.
No, that's what I originally thought until I saw like DJs in person actually doing it. Like
some DJs even do more work
God.
than some people. But like me and Jessica, I feel like I don't know, we DJ really good, but at the same time we don't really press that many.
Oh, we don't. No, do you know what I noticed? Most of those DJs, what they do, and I respect it so much, but it's just not our taste. They use FX. Like Sound God now, like he really knows how to use the FX really well. But then we don't know because we didn't. I feel like because we didn't learn it on time.
Oh, you haven't learned it. You haven't learned it.
So to implement it now, it would just sound shit if we use it.
But all those things you get to use them because they all learn into it.
Yeah, they do. But then all those effects like reverb, I don't know.
You get it. Because the way I see it is like in this
know
expression. By the way, is it about creation or control for you? As in when you're on the deck, do you feel like there's this mantle of power in you to control the mood in that moment and like take charge of the thing, or do you just enjoy creating what you're creating?
I just love touching the deck.
Like the feeling. I remember the first time like I touched a deck. Oh my god. It's those Disney princess shows where like animals start singing and I flap. That's how I feel every time I touch a deck. Sometimes when we're even playing, I'm meant to even hand over Stephanie, I'll forget because I'm still touching something. So like I don't know that feeling, I hope it never goes away. Because that's how I used to feel with influencing, but eventually I got.
What were you influencing for?
I used to be a lifestyle influencer, bro.
Yeah, the very
I
funny
used to,
question.
it's very funny. I used to work with brands. I used to like promote people's products. Like genuinely, I started influencing like during COVID. So like, and I was still in Benin at the time. I was secondary school. So like many of my friends that time, like we were all just posting, and then for some reason, I don't know why the Lord made it to. It's my own that picked. And then when I realized, I could monetize this. I started realizing it, and my mom was the one helping me manage like my funds. I remember I was so scared to tell my mom that I had made money from influencing, but African parents never respect something until they see something's coming out.
You have to show evidence.
You have to show evidence. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just filming myself, filming like vlogs. So this one, this, and then most part I was in secondary school. I was literally filming my life in my house, washing plates, like
Interesting.
taking care of my siblings. So I was really
I'm posting what, like Instagram?
Instagram. And then from there, brands are like, oh, can we send you this? Can we send you this? Let's do this. Let's do this. And then stuff.
Or you inside down find girl privilege problem.
No, be like.
You get.
I find
You get. So there's actually that thing happening.
Yeah,
For real, you know?
fair enough.
Yeah. But you say it's a funny question. It's actually not a funny question. Like, what do you influence or what were you influencing for?
Because she knows I wasn't influencing anybody. I was just filming myself.
Yeah.
And I was a child. How old was I? 16, 17? I was a child. With, like, if it was my kid, I don't know why my mom even let me. I was taking that phone away. Like, because they're just filming.
You know what the thing is attention.
Yeah.
So if you can do something that grabs people's attention, you have leverage. And then you can then steer them into, because that's why people will pay you. So it's like, okay, now this is my field, marketing. So coming into the space to market something, you're looking to either reach out to where, position your thing where there's already a lot of attention. Like that's why you see people paying the World Cup to put their brand there, or paying Ronaldo or whatever. They understand that Ronaldo already has a lot of attention on him, focused on him. So associating your brand with that, you get those eyeballs, and then it's a numbers game. So it's like, if you're looking to convert 100 people, you should be looking to have 10,000 people see the thing, or at least 1,000 people see the thing. Because you're not going to convert everybody that sees your thing. It's not everybody that sees this video's impression on YouTube that will click on it to watch.
Yeah.
Right? But like, if I can guarantee you, if you want to get 300,000 views, we just need to make 3 million people see as impressions. That's just 10%.
Oh. Actually.
So if you understand, so that's how the numbers convert. And then the influencing is like a thing of, we've seen this babe and she's pretty and she does makeup, and we see a lot of girls in her comments or whatever asking her, how do you do the thing, how whatever, or recommend such and such. Now I can pay her if I have a makeup company, because I understand that when she starts using my makeup,
fair enough, customers flow.
them free.
But then I genuinely don't understand it at the time. Till now, I actually don't understand it. I tried to wrap my head around it.
Yeah.
Because it was like I was even. So it was my thing, but like, I didn't see the value I was giving.
But anyway, at the end of this, like this, do you do vlogs and content around your DJing?
Yeah, we were trying.
That's right.
Our manager has
Yeah. Because
We're trying. Sometimes like it's actually really hectic before. Sometimes the people that
when
are
we're
planning the events
playing.
will not give you the set time on time. Sometimes you won't know when your set time is. They find out date, you're rushing. So that filming,
is it
like that's the least of my
and they're
problems.
sitting around to you. That's why I said your editor deserves flowers.
Yeah, like
flowers.
this is a cute setup.
Because we're even filming like on our phones on one camera, so like to even edit that, because I'm the one that edited the last one we did. I know how like I put it off for so long. I did not want to edit that video, so that's why I really appreciate it, because
you know what the thing is, I'll give you this thing. Me going to the point that I'm now having an editor is a thing that unlocked time for me, in the sense that it's like, okay, when I ever think about work, I always think of it in a way where, how can I create a system around what I want to produce, in that I don't necessarily need to do everything. And it informed even my business structure, in that before I used to write books, I would stay and I'll write, my head all full. I'm interviewing the client, whatever, creating content around promoting the book and such. But then I started thinking like, it's actually better to have a team, because then I can even charge more. So before, if I'm charging people 2,000 naira for something, now I can charge people 4,000 naira, pay my editor 1,500. I'm earning more, the person is also earning. So I'm adding value both ways, and the client is also still getting their job. You see? So it's like that. So perhaps you guys will consider that.
Yeah, editor might be expressed.
No, not mine. As in, you find an
Oh, you don't even want
Like, I'm just saying, like, if you wanted to have that
It's
structure.
okay. It's okay.
Now, if you want to have my editor, you have to contact Kick and Co. Yeah. But anyway, that's about it regarding structures. I'm very curious as well how you guys think about like your branding. Obviously, you're a pair, and you guys want to shine, co-shine, and you guys want to have all of the perks that will come with that. But like the thoughts behind that branding, how do you guys think about that? As in, oh, let's come together, make sense to start.
So the way Steph and I started DJing, Stephanie actually started learning before me. She had these friends that
we had this mutual friend.
Mm-hmm.
And
so Stephanie had started learning.
but I didn't like take it serious. I don't know, because like I used to play music for people before. Like I'll just connect to speaker, and then people would be like, "Oh, Stephanie, you should be a DJ, you should be a DJ," and I'm like, "No," but I just randomly like I was like, So I started learning a bit before December last year. I was just trying to use a deck and see I don't know what the buttons were used for. Then I was like, this is a lot of work right now. Let me put it on. Then one random day in December, I just started sending me a slap. I should download DJ software. I was like, why not sharp? Let's do it. That's literally how it happened. I was just like, okay, now let's do it. And then we started learning, and we're still taught. And then
No, but then in regards to the duo thing, like, okay, the way it happened, our very first set was Club 40 by day or not. So we were scheduled to play separately, not actually as a duo. But they said they had issues with their set time, they didn't plan it properly, so Stephanie could not play, only I could play. I said, watch something. So in the middle of my set, I said, Stephanie, come and touch this thing. And that's how we played back to back. And then we were like, we didn't know you guys were a duo. We're like, oh no, we're not a duo, we just play together.
so everybody was like, you guys should be a duo. You guys should be a duo.
Because it's actually unique, no?
We're not doing that. We're like, okay. So everybody's begging.
But then at the same time, we also had to have a conversation with ourselves because being friends and then mixing work into it is not something that's easy. I know many people can do it. So we had to have that conversation to make sure it was something that we could see through and we were willing to actually do and put time and effort into, because we realized that, if this thing actually goes far, it's going to take a lot of work and we need to be serious about it. So it was a random day. Somebody had already mentioned to me that, they really think me and Stephanie should be a duo. And then because of the man that said it, I was like, ugh.
Literally.
So whatever. But then a female friend said it, and we're like, you are thinking.
Speak about positive experiences with men. What's going on?
No, I've had positive experiences with men. It's just, I don't know, I'm more careful when it comes to men because I've had some not so positive experiences with them. So yeah, but understand women can equally be as dangerous, but I don't know. But so we had the conversation on my balcony, and we just spoke about it, and we're like, shit, let's actually do this beat. And we did it. And then and then also, we're really big Gossip Girl fans. And the main characters in Gossip Girl are Blair and Serena. So B and S. So Bunny and Stephora, Blair and Serena. So that's where the B and S came.
So the name, Bunny, and then Stephora.
Oh, Bunny came. Stephanie always used to tell me that I look like a rabbit. And she literally
I was not like gave her her name.
She literally gave me my name.
No, but I was thinking of Jessica Rabbit.
Yeah.
So I was like, her name is Jessica.
She literally dressed
So I was like,
me
Jessica
for
Rabbit. So I was like,
She chose my
Jessica,
outfit.
you should be Jessica Rabbit for Halloween. And then I was like, but you're going to be a DJ, Bunny is cute. So.
Stephanie was not the wrong my name. Came from Jessica Rabbit.
Interesting. Okay. Regarding the experiences you've had that were not so great, what's like something that you would give to somebody in similar situation to get them out?
Genuinely, I would tell you, trust your guts. Like, if your mind is telling you not to do something, don't do it. It doesn't matter if it's Davido himself that told you. If I genuinely believe that if you feel something so deep in your spirit, do not do it. Like, if something's done, don't do it. Don't do it. It doesn't matter who has told you. Because there are so many things that people have told me to do in regards to DJing, and I wish I didn't listen to them. So, and just trust yourself. Try, make sure perfect your craft. Perfect your craft. There's always
like
room
if
to
you
learn.
have if you're rooted in your own confidence, like whatever anybody's saying after that, like it really doesn't matter. Because the person that said the statement of because we don't know who he is, that's why we're not talking to him properly. Meanwhile, we're so polite in the conversation. We're so polite, replying at a reasonable time period. We just said no that we don't want to play. So I was very, and then also when we're texting that person, we were like, oh, I'll put you in contact with my manager. She was like, no, 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 no.
I want to
AKA, you
talk
don't
to
pay
you.
back. Even if you're going to talk to me and Jessica, you're
Mhm.
still going to pay. Like,
Mhm.
we're still as strict as our manager, so it really doesn't make any difference. Like,
And then another thing is make sure to monetize your thing. Like you have already put in so much effort into your craft, you deserve to be paid for it.
Are you speaking about people who would attempt earning off of your effort? Like, are these the men you're speaking
No,
about?
I'm talking about you ask for advice. I'll give anybody that would be in my shoes.
Mhm.
Do not believe that upcoming P. Yes,
Okay.
be humble. Yes, speak to people
still be
politely.
polite, still have respect.
But as much as you're respecting others, respect yourself, respect the time you put into your craft, respect the money you use to buy your system, respect how much you are paying for, even if you're an artist, how much you pay for your paint and your brushes. I believe that you cannot put so much into something just to get nothing back. Do you understand? So we're not saying no bill somebody 1 million naira. That's not what we said. I just believe that if you're going to do something so much, make sure you also gain from it and make sure you are genuinely in love with the craft.
A lot of us that are starting in a age bracket now have the fear
of billing people.
Like, what do you mean?
It's like me. I can whip up a very good write up, really, really good. And I did not have the problem of like imposter syndrome or nothing. But I know a lot of people that would say, oh, because I can do this so naturally, how can I go and ask somebody for money for it? Do you understand? Like, and everybody can write. Perhaps I can say I write better than most people and then have that as a claim to value. But the truth is that anybody can write. And anybody can give strategy and anybody can whatever.
But then that's what I always say. Everybody can write, but not everybody can write like you. That's the truth. And for the fact that the person has approached you for your product, your talent, it means there's definitely worth in it.
Right.
So you might just...
Yeah, that's a psyche that people need to connect.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, and starting out actually, I wasn't even waiting for folks to reach out to me. I was doing my write up, and I was sending to folks. Like I just wanted to break in. I just see it's like this for me. The way I see it is like all these people that are giving you the number of come and play because we give you awareness upcoming. They're riding on something that is true. Sorry. They're riding on something, a principle that is true, which is a new person actually needs to get, things on in their belts, like they need to actually put in reps and such. But then they don't connect it with the idea that indeed this person is going to have to eat, or they have to get here somehow, all those type of things. And then we as well make the mistake of just going with the flow. Because this authority said this is the thing to do.
We feel like we're not deserving of the spaces we're in.
But many times we're not actually deserving. So what I was saying is, me self, I would send the write-up to folks, and banking on the credence of my writing or the how good it is, and they would then have interest, right? But many people actually do mediocre work. They don't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But then that's the thing about like actually sitting with yourself and choosing if you actually want to go into this and if you actually love your craft. If the way I would charge somebody for a DJ set is not the same way I would charge somebody as a lawyer. I might even charge you more for my DJ set because I know I'm going to put my best. But no, because I know it's not something I'm particularly passionate about, so it won't pay me if I'm paid little. I don't know if that makes sense.
I feel you. Yeah.
So yeah, like I attach price to like the effort I'm putting in.
Yeah.
And I'm already that way because it was my mom actually that inculcated that value into me when I was influencing. And she was like, how much are you charging these people? Are you seeing your followers? Are you seeing? Because my mom used to see me like editing my videos. She would see me like doing, because she knew I used my money to buy a mic. I literally have tripod, ring lights, microphones. I had the whole setup. She was like, you can't be doing this and not be, and my mother is Igbo, so maybe that's it. So, but like, she just taught me how to always place value in myself and what I have to offer.
Yeah, makes sense. How did you come to that conclusion yourself?
Sorry guys, I'm saying what's up. I was zoning out because I was what's up.
Okay, that's fine.
So I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, sorry, darling.
Just thinking about what gave you the mind to start collecting money from people.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm a woman of audacity.
You're ignoring of.
Audacity. Ever since I was young, I probably had audacity with me.
No, you can drink and then we'll continue. I was just like
Okay.
giving.
Careful with the lip gloss. Gerald?
Yeah.
I personally believe that I'm very good at negotiation because
She
I
is.
I would rather them come to me even to talk about something because I would always get off the desired like house for like
She is
for what we
good.
want, and I've never failed
She
ever.
genuinely.
Negotiation.
And I won't say it's audacity, but I'll say it's like, oh,
I feel like it's
I
your
don't know.
self-respect.
Yeah.
Stephanie really values herself.
Yes,
And I tried to like. There was a gig we had, and when I think he spoke to me first or you,
yes.
and then I had said a price, and Stephanie was like, "Why would you say that?" And
Uh-huh.
Stephanie spoke to him. This guy wanted us to play 4 hours for 50k each. Do you know we ended up playing 45 minutes and we collected 150? How she did it is beyond me. I don't know how, but she did. So I'm like, so from then on, I was like, I don't have anything. Fuck our manager, please. I was like, anything regarding money, because it seems I obviously don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, makes sense. And then does that translate into? I mean, you spoke about the whole thing of not wanting law, but I believe that
I know. Like my dad just said that a lot. Like you see now you're using your laws, but I don't think it's law because I feel like I've been. Okay, the law might be inside. Okay, it might be inside, but I feel like it's also how you phrase things. Sometimes your claim and what you're asking for might be so bizarre, but the way that you make it seem, they might be like, oh yeah, oh okay.
You know, I look out for attributes in people that can help me sort of predict an outcome, just antecedents and such. And people like you and people like me, they call us closers. You know, there's marketing and then there's sales. It's different things, right? So your marketing done right gets you leads to go and try and close them and everything. But folks like her, yeah,
She
sales.
truly is.
Yeah, so that's good because at the end of the day, it has synergy with every other aspect of your life. Like you wouldn't take something improper from somebody you don't.
Yeah, I'd also say so sometimes some people are also shocked by the proposal that you will make. So I don't know. Sometimes it also makes them more accepting to the proposal. Like I'm not explaining. I feel like because what female DJs, when you're so firm on that shall be price. If you don't want to pay, then it's fine. You can just go in. And I would always say, oh, I'm declining the offer because of your proposal does not align with our proposal, and then they'll come back again. So it's always like, oh, just be confident.
Don't give away.
Oh.
So
And at the same time, you can't say you want a DJ duo at your event and then pay the price for one DJ. Doesn't make sense. So that's what we always argue because we don't even live together. So if you say you want to cover our transportation, it's from two different locations. If you say, oh, we want to cover this and this, it's for two people. And then at the same time, we can't agree to some things, mainly because we know if we split it in half, we have to be fair to each other. And then it's not as if one person is doing more than the other one is. It's a partnership, so we each get equal. So that's why we try to always point out people that like you can't say. And there was a guy that actually said he was like, oh, why would he pay this price for both of us when he can equally pay a singular DJ? I was like, yeah, pay a singular DJ. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a spice that comes with having two at one. Sorry. Anyway.
because the first time that we're having this problem, I was gonna tell my daddy because any small thing I was gonna tell my dad. Somebody wanted us to pay 50k. Like
For 4 hours. I kid you not.
that is absolutely insane. And like you would always wonder, because my dad, when I went to my dad to ask him, oh, what should we do? This is the proposal. Personally, this is what I think. And then he was like, ask them if there are any other DJs in the field that they would pay that price to. And then chocolates of two people. Like it doesn't make any sense at all. And some people, because we're also new and we're girls, they might also think that we want to grab every opportunity that we can make. We just got too laid back and we're too reserved in our crafts to do that. Like I don't think so. And then when they do come to us and then we do say the price that we want, and then they're so glad. At least now I was setting the standard for like the future this thing.
Yeah, and I understand that. Also, when because at first we were collecting. Obviously, we had people had already instilled this idea in us that because you are upcoming, you can't ask for things. What? I understand that like we are upcoming and like you should obviously remain humble in your craft, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes these organizers and these planners they never actually think that this is what they are going through. And especially because I have the idea that female DJs actually deserve to be paid more than male DJs. Quote male DJs.
Justify this.
Female DJs are coming in. First of all, male DJs. Did you ever notice that male DJs always have friends around them that help them carry their bag, carry this? But then girls don't really feel comfortable having people that they are not so close to, like with their belongings. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. But then, and then the crowd, I don't know, boys really support each other. Do you understand? But then girls, it takes a while for us to like build trust with each other. So like we don't have like crowds like on stage with us. Do you understand? So we don't have people carrying our bags and doing this. So most of the time, female DJs are carrying their laptops. We're carrying our deck cord, our USB, headphones, headphone wire. On top of that, we're going to take time. We have to pick an outfit. That's if the organizers don't even decide they want to choose what you wear. I don't think any male DJ has ever
I think
been.
that's the weirdest thing. Like,
I genuinely do not believe that any male DJ has ever been approached by a brand that wanted to choose what he was going to
weird.
because they literally pull up with singlets, Crocs, and sweatpants, and they're playing, and they are playing, and they're just vibing. But then girls, and then oh my god, if you don't even come with your makeup done, it's possible your vendor will look at you like, really? So like, I just feel like the effort that there are crazy female DJs in Abuja. Gigi Jasmine is on her shit, DJ Burner is on her shit, DJ London is on her shit. Let's not forget the biggest. Dope Caesar is, and Dope Caesar had to work hard to get where she is. So like, I feel like they should not put down anybody called their gender. And I think that's something that people have to start accepting. This idea that girls can't, like, that's fashions. That's really fashions.
I want to piggyback on what you said, or circle back to what you said about pay and what justifies pay. I believe in meritocracy. So a merit-based system, not necessarily hinged on gender. So that would be what my comment is for, I believe,
I understand.
Yeah. So it's like the plights that you've mentioned now. If we had someone to debate you, perhaps a male DJ, you would also hear their own plights. You see, and everybody also understands that we champion our plights, for lack of a better expression. And then if we are basing the fact that we're asking for this amount on the such and such plights that we listed, if I won't start listing my own plight as organizer,
fair enough.
Do you understand? So it's like when it comes to pay, essentially I'm updating your quote so that when they quote you anywhere, they will say, Bonnie said, pay me based on merit, as in I am good. Not necessarily because I'm a woman. You see what I'm saying? And then when it comes to exposure, for example, you would think from your POV that you're giving the event exposure because you're going to be the face, that crowd, they want to come see you and such. But then in that paradigm of who is giving who exposure, speak on that. What do you think?
I genuinely if it was when I was starting, I wouldn't be like just like starting to play and starting to get gigs. I would have I was willing to accept many things because I actually Stephanie was not one to accept, but then I always had to put it on whether we liked it or not, we're actually new in this space. And then people can't even pay us the same amount they are paying some DJs because they've not even heard us play. They are probably just letting us play to see. Let's see, can they actually play? It's not just about this, not just about that. Can they actually play? So that's why then I was willing to accept so many things. But then I feel like myself and Stephanie didn't even expect everything that has happened in these few months we expected it to happen, just not this fast. So that drastic change. So I am of the now we're currently working with a brand that this thing, as much as they want us to be the face of their brand, and same time as they are giving us exposure, at the same time I believe you wouldn't approach us if you did not believe that there was something for you to gain from the partnership. And I think that's how partnership works. Both parties gain. It's a give and a take. You can't I can't come as a DJ, I play for free, you take pictures of me, post on your Instagram, you tag me,
release the videos, release the picture.
It's not fair. That's why I say the editors deserve
Yeah, the entire storytelling of videos is edited. I can record anything I'm recording.
And I really like the way you
I
host.
too.
Like the way you interview, it doesn't even feel like I'm being interviewed or like I'm. It
Oh.
feels like I'm just with my friend.
Oh, this is good. Thank you.
I really enjoyed it.